Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to Mercury Farms by Alien Jim. Remember these fields that we just bought? Yeah, it's time to cut down these posts. We're going to cut down these posts today or this evening, hopefully. While I'm doing so, the T8 is over here, and yes, he's planting canola. We're going to have tons of canola. If I decide to do the pig feeder, that's what we kind of need, is the canola, so we can make some pig food. That post is in here somewhere. Thank you. Yeah, so we're going to need lots of canola to make some pig food. And also, it'll make diesel fuel for us as well. I am kind of leaning towards going ahead with the pigs, even though I said, yeah, we're not going to. But, yeah, here we are. Moving along nicely. And it's just about time for some pigs. Well, not for a while anyways. But once we get this field all merged together, it's going to require plowing and some lime and probably some fertilizer as well before we go ahead and seed it. But we want to get these fields up and going, or this field up and going. Obviously, you know, more fields. I see you, Mr. Post. Where are you? There we go. Yeah, get this field merged so we can get it seeded. Obviously, then, of course, you know, harvest it in the future, which means just more crops. Did I not cut down that post? What? Interesting. Why is this hedgerow staying here? Well, let's see what happens when I do this. Is there another... Is there like 2 logs in here, or what's the deal? Houston, we might have a problem here. There might be 2 posts in here. Trying to figure this out. Okay, can I not cut down? This is not looking good for our field. Not looking good for our field. And I can't really see what's going on here. I can't pick up the post. And the post does not seem to want to cut. That one's been cut, obviously. Alright, let me just, we'll continue on for a second. I'll get back to that one in a while. I guess if worse comes to worse, I could always go to the general maintenance building and just get rid of all the hedges, which is something I didn't really want to do. But now that we own this field here, I kind of need to get rid of this post. I wonder if I bring the stump grinder over. Alright, so I cut the top post. It looks like there might be a few posts here. So we'll get it. There, now we can get on the right post. Is it cut? Wow, okay, I got tons of pieces there. Alright, so it's all going to work out. I didn't want to get rid of all the hedges. Luckily, we don't have to. So that first field over here needs lime. And doesn't need, none of these fields actually need to be plowed, which is interesting. But that one back there needs lime. But I think we're going to plow them all anyways because I got to merge the fields together. And since we're going to use a plow to merge them together. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a road here? There's a road here. That's fine. That's fine. Because it'd be our field. And really, I don't go in and out of here much often anyways. So, yeah, we'll merge these fields together anyways because I said so. Somewhere in there. How does that look? Alright. It's all coming together. I just really want to get the hedges kind of cleared up before nightfall comes. And hopefully the T8 can also manage to get that field seeded by nighttime as well. So the crops can start growing overnight. Now I don't know if I'll get all these fields merged together, but I do just want to get Like I said, the hedgerow cleared out. Pick up these stumps. Possibly grind them up. See how we get along here. But luckily there's not that many posts in here to manage today. We'll have to bring the Case Puma over here with the Joskin trailer. Yeah, that's good right there. Yeah, so the road's here. So I think we'll keep the road coming in like to here. And we'll just merge the fields together here. I think that'll be fine. Let's head on over. Yeah, he's got a ways to go. So yeah, he's going to be busy for a while. Are you already attached to the Joskin trailer? That's good. The good thing about GPS, I don't think I mentioned it in the last Mercury Farms episode. I think it was Pacific Northwest I mentioned it on. If you update to the new GPS, you can now get rid of the dotted line just by hitting Alt-C, and it gets rid of it. So you don't have to go into the menu anymore to get rid of the dot. I guess the guided line, dotted line, whatever you want to call it. Oh, wait a minute. I should bring with us the stump grinder. Let's make my trips count, right? I think this will go on the front. Will it not? I have a 3-point linkage. Yes, I do. Yes, we do. Great demand at sawmill. Great demand at sealed milk. Well, we know sealed milk has got to be for the cows, right? Two great demands at once. 2,100. 2,149. Wood chips, that's what we don't have. Cows, how are you doing on milk? Not the greatest, but you know what? Oh, God, I hope I don't have water in the tanker. Oh, that will frustrate me. I think I may have just enough I can give, like, the greenhouses and or to the cows, so I'm not... I think we can empty it for sure. Oh, there goes my stump grinder into a post. That's great. Yeah, so maybe I should slow down time a little bit. Yeah, we'll just leave it at ×5 for now. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. If I need to slow it down, then we will. All right, let's see if I can get these all in. It's been a while, so hopefully I can get my basketball skills back together here. No, that one probably went over. Of course it did. That's why it's always good to go from behind it, because that way you can't really overshoot it too much. Alright, so where are they? Oh, come on, dude. Get in there. You know you want to. There we go. Yes, we'll definitely have to sell some of this milk here. I mean, that's too good of a price to pass up. Now, the thing with the pigs is it's going to take quite a bit of money to get them going, but I do want to start making some diesel fuel. And like I said, one way to do that is put down the pig food mixer. I tried to find just a diesel fuel plant on its own. I thought I saw it, but if I did, I can't find it. I'm pretty sure it'll be out there somewhere pretty darn soon, if it isn't already. Where are we here? Right here. La-di-dee, la-di-da. 2 points. Thank you very much. And a couple more. Missed a layup. And last one, I do believe. Wow. Perfect aim. There we go. I'm going to go pick up the other side. which shouldn't take me long. Then we'll probably grind some stumps, and I'm just going to wait as long as I can. Part of me wants to say, can I make it to morning and have that great demand still there? Because if I can, we'll just have more milk. That's, but that's taking a risk, because I really never paid much attention to how long great demands last for. But let me get these picked up, and I'll bring them back in just a second. Well, I do believe all the wood is picked up, hopefully, and I've gotten one section already grounded down, the stumps I mean. Finding these in here is going to be kind of a pain. But I do get to try out something that he told me before about the logs being down. If I just cut the stumps, I should be able to get rid of it. Now I do have one right behind us out in the road that we're going to try out here. Just for funsies. It's not really in my way, but, it will help out the commuters. It's kind of near the road. And who knows, I may need to pull over there once in a while. Now that we own over here. I am having second thoughts about merging the two fields that we're between now. I might leave the road there and just merge those fields over there when I get the money to buy into the field. So for now, I think I just might merge the two fields over there, this one and the one we harvested, and just kind of like put a small field in here. But this is what I want to try out. So I haven't really had a chance to try it out because I haven't had any land that I've seen with wood like this laying about. So before I was trying to cut up the logs, and I did it piece by piece before I did the stump. Well, apparently if you do the stump first, it will get rid of all the logs, and it does. I mean, obviously Alien Jim knows what he's talking about, so but I just want to try it and show it in case you didn't know. Now I learned myself. Alright, so let's turn this guy off here. And for now, we'll put him down there. Let's go grab our trailer. Yeah, so I think it'd be nice just to have a couple small fields around. So let's merge these two fields here together. We'll keep the road intact the way it is. And I shut the engine off instead of hitting connect. So now I'm just trying to, I want to say great demands last for 12 hours. And if that's the case, time I wake up in the morning, the great demand will be over. So it's probably not the best thing to do. I also didn't mention in the update now that you can buy this section of land up here that goes up to the sawmill, and you can terraform it. Oh, and also when I was saying you can sell the diesel fuel, I was trying to remember where the other tank was. The other tank's right here. This is where you would sell the diesel fuel. I was up at the vehicle shop where where you buy the fuel. I was like, wait, where's the place to sell it? I forgot, and it's down here. That's one thing about Alien Jim's maps. He goes above and beyond doing things. He makes it so it's hard to say playing the map. It's like, oh, I wish I could do this, wish I could do that. This map doesn't allow me to do this. It doesn't allow me to do that. With his maps, it's kind of hard to say that. Can I not? Oh, I did sell the wood. It's hard to say that because he has so many options of way to do things. And I just noticed he cleared out a lot of stuff around here to get around the sawmill. Oh, and the other thing I noticed before I started recording is, I don't know if I can see it now, so I'll have to get out of the vehicle here for a second. Is it? So you know the crop duster that usually flies around? Well, apparently, if you look way up in the sky, I saw it already. There's a jetliner that goes. You can't hear it because it's so high up into the sky. But see if we can find it later on today. Right now I'm going to head back to the main farm. I want to check in on the T8. And I think we'll go get some milk and we'll go sell that. I just don't want to wait until morning trying to get an extra few thousands of liters of milk out of the cows and go sell it and find out what the great demand's over, so I lost all the money I would have gained. So I'll see you in just a little bit. Well, I have decided to give our cows a little bit more time. Not much more time, but just enough. So here we are, getting ready to merge our fields together. Here we are. Auto correct the width. And move it over to like right about there. Allowed to create fields, please. So, hope I can remember all the right buttons. I was like, come on, plow, less lower. It's lowering. Oh, there we go. Now we're all set. Because as you can see, this field over here isn't as wide as the one we're in. So we're going to try to get it just right. And this angle might be off just a little bit at the tip, but it's going to work out fine. It's going to work out fine. There we go. And now we'll go down here and do this little section over here. These fields I would assume would line up. This one here I could probably eyeball it for the short distance we're going, but we will do it like this. But I will say it kind of looks like these fields also... No, looks like they line up. I don't know what I'm talking about, so just ignore me. Like you probably normally do anyways, because I would ignore me. And I'm actually thinking, let's not plow the field completely the first time. I think we'll just put some corn in here, and then we'll plow it all the way. Now hide the lines, which is Alt-C. Yes, love that. I don't know how long that's been on GPS, but like I said, usually once a week I update GPS and course play, so it could have been out for a while. But I did turn the speed down to normal speed just because I want that T8 to finish seeding the field before we get to bed. Just because I don't want the crop being in different growth stages. That's the only reason. So yeah, we're going to put some corn in here. I'm not going to bother with the lime yet either. So right now, this field, as far as I'm concerned, is ready to be planted with some corn in the next morning. But if we go here, you can see that needs lime. Oh, it doesn't need to be plowed, so it just needs lime. So we'll kind of wait with that anyways. Yeah, so let's bring this guy back. We'll drop off the plow so the T8 can come over here in the morning. How far along is he? Oh, well, he's just about done. How nice is that? I'm not going to rush him over here to plant corn in this right now. Because we are going to go deliver some milk, hopefully. And I may have to finish that row for the T8. So if I remember correctly, when I start the T8 on that side of the field, he kind of has a problem because of the trees and the neighboring field. Let's not hurt my neighbor's crops here. Unfold the plow. That says my T8 is done. We'll be the judge of that. There we go. Are you actually done, or did you kind of like... Yeah, you're done. You're done. Let me put you on corn. Somewhere is corn. Did I go by it? There we go. We'll bring them on down and park them in that field. Take our harvester back. And I'll meet you up at the animal farm. And like I said, hopefully the water tanker doesn't have too much water in it, or else I got to come up with a different plan. Well, luckily the cows took a lot of water. It had 17,000 liters in there. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to get rid of this. But we did. Yes, that's the correct door for the milk. So somewhere around 40,000 liters. I think we were at 37. So somewhere just shy of that. Yes, please fill up with some milk. I wonder if that price is it. It's hard to tell if the price is going up. The price might be going up just slightly. It's hard to tell. When it's a great demand, it just shows you a blue arrow. It's a steady price, but usually it goes up or down just a little bit. Yeah, so the price of wool is staying like right at in the 430s, which is kind of depressing. Because that's what, we got into sheep. That's for darn sure. It is what it is. We got the sheep now. Why that is filling up? Actually, it's filling up kind of fast. Yeah, almost 40,000 liters. Where are we here? Is that under miscellaneous? How much is the pig food mixer? Is that in silos? No, wait. I don't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Did I not I may have not even activated it yet. That could be my problem. I may have not have activated it on my mods list. That's why it's not in here. I'm going to say that's the reason. Yeah, I was trying to see how much it was. It should be under, I think, under silos. I can't remember. I don't even have the Total Mix Rations mixer in here either. Okay, so that's beside the point at this point in time. Let's go down and sell some milk. We're going to get, roughly 80 grand for this. 80 grand. That's why I was kind of looking at to see what the pig food mixer was, because, at 80 grand, it's over 100 grand in our pocket. It's getting close to where we could put it on a pig food mixer, but we need almost like $500,000 just to do the pig food mixer, a pig pen, and pigs. So the question is, do I want to buy more land? But, if I keep just buying land, that's all fine and dandy. But at some point, you got to save the money to buy the stuff for the pigs. And right now, I think... Yeah, look how fast this tanker unloads now. That's nice. 85 grand. And who knows, we might have more milk in the morning. But the price won't be as good for sure, because I just gave him 40,000 liters of it. But at least with a pig food mixer, like I said, we'll be making our own diesel fuel. And when we have enough of it, I could go ahead and sell it at the garden center. So since I think we're pretty much all set here, I think we'll just go back and park the truck up. We'll have to check the great demand in the morning for milk. If it's still up there, we should have maybe a couple thousand liters, which would be worth it. It's not that far of a trip down. I mean, a couple thousand liters, we're talking like four grand, yeah. So I'll just park this right in the middle of our little area here. At some point, I need to get over there and cut some grass and make some... do we need hay, or what's the deal? I don't think I gave up that much hay. We got plenty of silage, and actually we do have a good amount of hay as well. So, yeah, I may just make some hay instead of silage. Because at some point we could also be getting into a forager and whatnot. Just one thing before we go to bed. So how are the weeds? I could weed that, but like I said, we got the sprayer now. So if this hits the second stage, that's no problem. We got the sprayer. So let's head back to the house. And yeah, I'll see you in the morning. And rise and shine. Of course, we made about 10 grand overnight from... It looks like the fields have all this grown. I think these are going to be in the second stage. Because I saw the weeds popping up everywhere, which means, yeah, these probably will be in the second stage. And they are. So that's going to require herbicide. And that is all fine. Yeah, sealed milk, the great demand is over there. That is for sure. And the price is down to $8.27 and dropping, which is fine. The wool, it's close to 600. I'm just trying to keep an eye on this to see how it goes along. Let's come over to our sheep. And let's just take a quick peek in here to see how they did overnight. You know, we haven't even had them a day yet, so you got to remember these pallets are 10,000 liters. So each little package can be like 2,500 liters of wool. So we just have to keep that in mind. But hopefully we can store enough wool in there until there's a great demand. Let's come up here. Let's see how the chickens are doing. Are you guys full yet? You got to be close. Yeah, 124. So they're very close. Was it these chickens that needed feeding? No, it must be on a different map where the chickens needed food. But you guys probably could use a cleaning. I probably could also use more pallets as well. So, curiosity, how much milk did we get overnight? So, if the great demand still was going on and the price was still as good as it was, we would have got another 9 grand. But that can sit there and wait now for sure. Let's see. This needs to be cleaned out as well. And now I just want to check up on the greenhouses. While we're up here. We're halfway through. So they are fine. So what we're going to do this morning. Getting the case Puma for one. While I'm working, we're going to set this guy off. I think I can use... Now, some weeds there are in the second stage. But what I think I'm going to do is grab the weeder. That over there I'm going to need narrow tires on because that's in the second growth stage. Actually, I bet you this field over here, yep, that needs to be weeded as well. Well, let me start in this field over here. We'll set this guy off on course play. Now, he's not going to get rid of the weeds that are in the second stage of growth, but looks like most of the field is ready. Wait, where I want to do... course generation, field 10, please. You really don't need to do any headlands. Generate. Where are you starting? This is in the first growth stage, is it not? Yes, okay. Where is the starting point? Yep, and I unfolded it and somehow got some of the weeder. Only I could do this, right? Alright, just fold it up, Peanut. Just fold it up. There you go. Now unfold it. There you go. You're a pro. I can't see nothing, but I'm a pro. Okay, we'll lower that down. There we go. Drive course. Now he's not going to... get rid of those weeds there, but that's fine. Like I said, you'll get most of the field, and I can get this with a sprayer later on. So while he's doing that, we're going to come down... Where am I? Right here. Alright, so we're all set to do some corn. Oh, he is slipping already? Dude, are you serious? Oh, man. What is with courseplay lately? What is with courseplay? Stop. You know what? You're fine, dude. You're just going to be fired, I guess. We'll do herbicide next episode. And just spray all the fields. How about that? You go home. We'll take care of you next episode. Let me get back to the job at hand. Which is me trying to start seeding in this corner of some corn. Because we do have enough canola going, I do believe. There we go. We are all set to take off. Shouldn't take us too long to put some corn down. But what makes the job go faster? Well, as you probably know by now, you speed up the video and play some music. Nothing like seeding a field in the early morning hours. But in a couple days' time, we'll have hopefully a nice yield of corn over here. I'm just trying to mix up the crop that we can put in, which I would like to do some cotton and or sugar beet on here. Just having to buy another harvester right now is not in the books, but maybe in the future. Probably pigs first. Just so that we're not just harvesting canola and selling it. I'd rather harvest canola, bring it to a mixer, make some diesel fuel, and also pig food. Plus, it's nice to have animals on the farm. And the other field right across from there, I think we're just going to leave bare for now. Until I figure out what exactly to do. I mean, obviously I could merge, buy these fields all right here. And just merge all these fields into one as well. Be an oddly shaped field, but it'll be a field nonetheless, right? It's something that we could do. I've been kind of looking up in the sky trying to find this jetliner once in a while, but then I keep forgetting, and I start thinking, oh, I must have missed it. Let's go ahead and bring back, I think the seed drill might need to be repaired. I thought I just repaired this not long ago, but maybe I didn't. We'll repair that. Yeah, why not? Yep. Needs to be repaired. There we go. Was just a tad bit on the slow side. While we're here as well and we got the cash, let me open that up. We'll fill that up with fertilizer. And I got the HUD turned off. That's a little better. And then back it up to here. Just fill her up with some seed. I can leave that parked right there for now. Why not? Yeah, so next episode I think will be in the Case Puma. I'll have to put narrow tires on it anyways to do the tree field, because the tree field has hit a second growth stage on weeds and crop. So yeah, we'll have to definitely take care of the weeds out of here, and then I probably am sure that instead of using herbicide over here, where are we? Has it even grown over here? Well, it has grown, but we should be able to use this regular weeder over here and save ourselves just a little bit of cash as it is. I know I saw... Am I daydreaming here? I'll tell you what, I'm going to sit around here just for a little bit before I end the episode and see if I can find this jetliner. Because I know I saw it somewhere. Well, that's not a jetliner. That's the crop duster. Well, I have waited a while. And since we're going to be on this map for a while longer, we'll see it at some point. But, yeah, I'm in my field checking out my weeds. They look lovely. Beautiful and pretty. Until we spray herbicide on them, and then they'll die. But we got another field of canola going. We got our merge field now of corn going. Yeah, more crops to harvest. I just have a little bit of interest. Wait a minute, wait. Is that the jetliner? This might be the jetliner coming. Yeah, there is a sunflower field right here that looks kind of tempting, but I think I want to get used to having an extra field now again. So, yeah, I think we'll just save up and probably put down the pig food mixer and eventually get into the pigs as well. But, yep, there is a jetliner. I knew I'd see it at some point, but luckily I got to show it to you this episode. But there it is. But anywho, like I was saying, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Mercury Farms. But until then, have a good one.